Okay, guys, what's going on? This is Tom here, and the name of my channel is called Starfield Games. Now I'm here, and this is basically just a intro video about what my channel is going to be about and what I'm going to talk about. So basically, my channel is going to be about bodybuilding specifically. That's really what I'm interested in. So that means we're going to tap into things like nutrition, supplementation, exercises, stuff like that. And, basically I'm just going to cover a bunch of different things. I'll give you my views on it, stuff like that. So that's basically what the channel's me about. And I'm also going to give you a very brief history about myself and how I became where I am now. Excuse me. So basically I've been weightlifting for about 10 years, really consistently. I did used to be an overweight kid a long time ago, and I used to be 225 overweight, and then I got myself down to like 165, and I built myself up back up to 225, but I was more kind of muscular fat. Fact that I really didn't know about macros and stuff like that. The only thing I knew back then, really, well, the only thing I really learned later on was like you need 1 pound per gram of body weight per protein, which is really not even true nowadays anyway. So, I really didn't know much about nutrition back then, and I pretty much understand nutrition now. It just took me a while, but so I really didn't really get the good physique I want. Like I didn't really do a proper bulk back then. That's why I was 225, and I was kind of chunky. So basically, I stayed like 220. I stayed pretty heavy for a while because, like most guys, you just think you don't want to get small because if you get small, then you'll just lose all your muscle size and all that. But which is true to some extent. But it's good to have a nice uh, athletic look. If you really want to show off your muscles, you really have to be low body fat to show off your muscles. If you're like 20% body fat or higher, don't even bother. Really, you need to go on a cut. Basically, um, I was 225, like I said, for like the longest time. And then basically one day, I was actually at personal training school. I did go to personal training school. And I said, I'm going to get super lean here and just, not worry about losing size. It's not a big deal. You can always get it back if I really wanted to. So I got myself down to 183 and got to personal training school. And that was about 2 years ago. And I worked myself back up to about 215. I did like a very dirty bulk at the beginning of last year until like beginning of this year, like beginning of February, I think I stopped. And I've been on a cut ever since. So that's kind of where I am now, guys. And that's pretty much what this channel's me about, just bodybuilding and, what my opinion on things are. Now, if you don't like it, that's fine. You can watch someone else. Some people think I have a very bro opinion, if you know what that is. I'm really not that bro. I mean, I do things that are bro, but I don't really think I'm that bro. I've seen worse. So hey guys, this is Tom from Start With No Gains. Now I'm here, and it's my first channel. So come check me out, subscribe, like it, all that good shit. Later, dudes.